Hey, I'm very excited today. We are taking Silvey for nano coating. We're going to speak to Adrian. He's going to tell us all about what was done to the vehicle, and we're going to put it to the test. Obviously, we're going to do a bit of a review in a couple of months' time. We're going to test it, go out on the road, and we're going to tell you all about it, how it's held up against all the elements, especially UV, dust and all sorts. We're not going to have much opportunity to wash the vehicle, so it's going to be dirty a lot of times. So we're going to see how quickly we can get rid of the dirt with this coating that they put on.
The most important part with our nano coatings is always the prepping. It goes through 3 stages of wash to ensure that we remove all the dirt. It goes through an isopropyl bath, or what we call a detailing, where we physically take earbuds and alcohol and clean out every cavity possibly that we can on the vehicle. This ensures that by the time we get to the coating, that the coating properly sticks, because whatever remains behind will be underneath the coating, and that's not what we want.
How this all came about, I've realized that with this trip we're going to be spending a lot of time off-road. We're going to spend a lot of time on beaches. In the winter we're going to be driving roads that's been salted for the snow. We're going to be on salt pans. We're going to do everything possible. So I was thinking, how am I going to protect my vehicle? Because this vehicle is going to carry us all over the world, and I want to look after it. So I want to protect the vehicle against corrosion, scratches, the little scratches as you move through trees and brush, these little hairline scratches. And also I was looking for longevity of the paintwork, the vehicle in general. We went on a trip to a place called Vernieuwpan. Vernieuwpan roughly translates to trick or mislead. This is a very, very big salt pan in the north of South Africa. This pan is also infamous for the death of Johan Jacobs. He lost control of his vehicle at 500 kilometers per hour. That's roughly 311 miles per hour, while he was doing an attempt on the land speed record. So this pan is approximately 57 kilometers long, 35 miles, and 11 kilometers wide, and that equates to 7 miles, if I'm not mistaken. So it is big. While we were there, we encountered a very serious rainstorm. Myself and Maggie, we were there by ourselves. We did not know if we were going to get out because of the rain. I spoke to the owner, early in the afternoon, and we've just passed through a rainstorm, quite a big one. Just outside of Rome, 3 kilometers. And I mentioned to him, look, if it starts raining, when does it become time for us to pack up and leave? So he says, nah, it never really rains that much, but if it gets up to about 10 millimeters of rain, then it becomes a bit of a problem. Then you might get stuck. There's no cell phone signal. It's literally in the middle of nowhere. We sat through a rainstorm of note. After the rain, There was definitely more than 10 millimeters of rain because it was just a big lake. We decided to stay after all and attempt whatever we want to attempt the next morning as it was getting dark. We didn't want to get stuck or get into trouble at night. I mean, that's just not on. So where we were on a dry spot, a little bit elevated position, so we were dry at least. And the next morning it was a beautiful sight, but nerve-wracking because you cannot orientate yourself proper. Luckily I had the GPS. I just put in straight line coordinates to the gate, punched it, vehicle went this way and that way, and we made it. It was Silvey carried us through. Everything worked out well. We went through some very, very deep water, some very slush mud. There was times where if it wasn't for our momentum, we would have surely gone down, bogged for sure. So and obviously after that we carried on with our trip and not really giving it much thought. This was a salt pan, a very big salt pan, and we never actually cleaned the undercarriage like we should have after you've been to a salt pan. So this caused a bit of corrosion obviously and didn't look nice. So I stumbled across a company that specialized in nanotechnology. I didn't know what it was. I asked the technology behind this product. I mean, this is new, obviously. This is a fantastic, if it works the way you would think it would work, this is unbelievable. So I wanted to know more.
The nanotechnology is actually worldwide a very large industry. It's standing at $187 billion in the US currently, and the African market is still new to this. The nanotechnology is easily explained in the sense of a nanomolecule. There's about 100,000 nanomolecules in a hair width. These molecules, because they're so small, allow us to penetrate each and every cavity of that substance or that product that we coat. And that's why the coating seals so well. Yes, it's a wondrous product, but the product is supported by a small molecule, and that is what makes it what it is. Nano is in a wide variety. You can go see more of it on the web. But it is in the medical field, in your coating fields, and basically every day of life you will start seeing nano more and more. The coatings, by using the nanotechnology, just allowed us to make a vehicle, make windows, make glass hydrophobic and a proper dirt repellent, so that nothing can stick to it and you can always keep it clean with the little bit of or the least bit of effort.
I also asked them about what is it good for? What can you coat?
Surfaces we can coat at this point is endless. We are currently, of course, doing the vehicles, your trailers. We're doing plastics, glass on the houses. We're doing wooden decks, wooden windows, any steel types. We are at the coast, so we've got a big rust problem here. So we've been coating anything of a steel substance or nature, even brass, because of the heat resistance we have in it. And lately we've been doing electronics, that we actually coat TVs, and for the restaurants here we coat their kitchen utensils. We actually coat their computer servers inside and outside, where they normally replace their servers every 6 months, and now it will last them up to 3 years. And with the partners that we have, and some of our partners backs us with very large performance guarantees, and that's where the confidence in the product comes from. Yeah, the feedback has been brilliant, especially in these harsh conditions, and it will be extremely tested by you guys as we move forward now.
If you see us on the road, stop us, ask us what we think of the product. There will be a review for sure. So if you're watching this video and you are interested in learning a little bit more about nanotechnology, the coating of our vehicle, or even getting your own things coated, please go ahead, and when you contact them, just tell them that you've heard it from Overland Spirit or that you've seen it on our videos, and they will assist you in a bit of a discount. So if anybody wants to get hold of you and they're interested to find out more about this product, how do they get hold of you?
Well, we currently, as we say, head office is George. We've also got an office in Joburg. There's 4 franchises opening fairly soon. It's fairly simple, www.grnano.co.za or info@nanoprotectgr.co.za. You can get hold of us there, or follow the Overland Spirit's link and you'll see all our branding on their vehicle if you might lose what we said here today.